You're chilling on the couch, scrolling through your phone, when your dog buddy locks eyes with you and bam, starts peeing on your favorite rug like it's his personal toilet. You yell, "No, buddy, not again," but he just tilts his head, confused, like you're the one who forgot the rules. Sound familiar? If your dog's turning your house into a pee palace, it's not because he's out to get you. Spoiler alert. You might be the one sending mixed signals. Let's dive into why your pup's potty habits are a mess and how you can fix it before your floors stage a full-on rebellion. Ready to stop playing pee detective and get your dog back on track? Let's go! So, you're probably wondering why your dog thinks the living room is a giant toilet. Trust me, I've been there. My old pup, Max, once christened my new white carpet like it was his life's mission. It's frustrating, messy, and let's be real, a little embarrassing when guests come over and dodge mystery puddles. But here's the thing, dogs don't pee in the wrong spots just to mess with you. They're not plotting revenge for that time you forgot their treat. Your dog's confused, and chances are it's because your signals are about as clear as a foggy windshield. This isn't about shaming you, it's about decoding the chaos. Let's break down why your furry friend's potty habits are going rogue and how you can get things back on track. Dogs are smart, but they're not mind readers. If your pup's peeing on the rug, it's likely because they don't fully get where the bathroom is supposed to be. Maybe you've been inconsistent with their routine, or you're giving off vibes that scream, "Pee wherever, it's fine," without realizing it. I once let Max out at random times, thinking he'd figure it out, but nope. He just picked the easiest spot, my floor. Dogs thrive on clarity, and when they don't get it, they guess. And their guesses? Yeah, they're usually wet and smelly. The good news is you can fix this with a little know-how. Ready to stop cleaning up messes and start being the boss of your dog's bladder? First, let's get one thing straight. Your dog wants to make you happy. That sad, head-tilted look after an accident, it's not guilt, it's confusion. Like, they're saying, "Wait, I did it wrong again?" Dogs learn through repetition and rewards, not through your frustrated sighs or that time you pointed at the stain and lectured them. Guilty. I tried that with Max and he just licked my finger. The problem often starts with us, the humans, sending mixed messages. Maybe you let them pee inside once because it was raining, or you didn't notice they needed to go out. Those little slip-ups add up, and suddenly your dog's like, "Cool, the couch is my new potty." But don't worry, this is totally fixable. The key is understanding how your dog's brain works when it comes to potty time. They're creatures of habit, and habits are built on consistent cues. Think of it like teaching a kid to tie their shoes. You can't just show them once and expect perfection. Dogs need you to be their guide, not a detective who only shows up after the crime scene's already a mess. I learned this the hard way when Max started treating my kitchen like his personal urinal. Once I got consistent, things changed fast. This journey's about patience, a few laughs, and maybe a good enzyme cleaner. Want to know the biggest mistakes you're probably making? Let's dig in. By the end of this, you'll have a game plan to stop the pee parade and get your dog on the same page as you. No more staring at wet spots, wondering where you went wrong. We'll cover why your dog's confused, how to spot the signals you're accidentally sending, and the tricks to make your home a pee-free zone. I'm not saying it'll be instant. Dogs aren't robots. But with a little effort, you'll be amazed at how fast things turn around. So grab a coffee, maybe a mop, and let's figure out how to make your dog's potty habits less of a sitcom disaster. Who's ready to be the hero? Your dog needs? Okay, let's get real about why your dog's peeing in all the wrong places. It's not just bad luck or a rebellious streak. Your pup's confusion usually comes from mixed signals you're sending without even knowing it. Maybe one day you're cool with them peeing on a puppy pad indoors, and the next, you're mad when they pick the rug instead. I did this with Max thinking he'd magically know the difference between emergency pee and outside only. Spoiler, he didn't. Dogs need crystal clear rules, and when they don't get them, they make their own, usually on your carpet. The challenge is spotting where you're tripping up and fixing it before your house smells like a porta potty. Let's unpack the biggest culprits behind this pee problem. One major issue is inconsistent routines. Dogs love predictability, like how they know exactly when you're grabbing their leash for a walk. If you're taking them out at random times, or worse, missing their "I gotta go" signals, they'll just pick a spot indoors. I once ignored Max's pacing because I was glued to a Netflix binge, and boom, my kitchen floor paid the price. Another trap is not reinforcing the right spot. If you're not praising them like they just won an Oscar every time they pee outside, they might not see the point. And don't get me started on punishment. Yelling after the fact only makes them scared, not smarter. These mistakes stack up, leaving your dog baffled and your floor soggy. Then there's the environment messing with their heads. If your backyard's a jungle or the only potty spot is a busy sidewalk, your dog might think, "Nah, the couch is comfier." Max hated going out in the rain, so he'd sneak a pee by the couch instead. Or maybe your house has too many inviting surfaces, rugs, carpets, or that cozy beanbag that scream "pee here" to a confused pup. Even changes like moving furniture or a new roommate can throw them off, making them rethink their potty map. It's not their fault. They're just trying to navigate a world you accidentally made confusing. Ever wonder why they pick the worst spots? It's because those spots make sense to them when you haven't set clear boundaries. Another sneaky problem is us missing their cues. Dogs don't just pee out of nowhere. They give signs like sniffing, circling, or staring at you like they're about to burst. But if you're distracted, those signals go unnoticed and your dog's like, "Fine, I'll handle this myself." I missed Max's potty dance so many times because I was on my phone, and he'd just give up and go on the rug. Plus, if you're not consistent with where they should go, like letting them pee on grass one day and gravel the next, they get overwhelmed. It's like telling a kid to do homework, but changing the subject every day. No wonder they're confused. The final piece of the puzzle is our own impatience. Training a dog to pee in the right place takes time, and we often expect instant results. I thought Max would get it after a week, but it took a solid month of effort to rewire his habits. If you're slacking on the routine or giving up when accidents happen, your dog picks up on that. They need you to be their steady coach, not a frustrated referee. The challenge is committing to clear, consistent signals and sticking with it, even when you're tempted to throw in the towel. Ready to see how these slip-ups play out in your dog's mind? Now that we know why your dog's turning your house into a pee playground, let's dive into how to fix it with some practical, no-nonsense steps. The goal is to make the rules so clear that even your pup, who thinks socks are snacks, gets it. First up, you need a rock-solid routine. Think of it like setting an alarm for your dog's bladder. Take them out at the same times every day. First thing in the morning, after meals, and before bed. With Max, I set my phone reminders for potty breaks, and it was a game changer. Consistency tells your dog, this is when and where we pee. Stick to one spot outside, like a patch of grass, so they associate it with potty time. Soon, they'll beeline there like it's their job. Next, let's talk rewards. Dogs live for them. Every time your pup pees in the right spot, act like they just solved world hunger. Give treats, belly rubs, or a goofy good boy dance. Whatever gets their tail wagging. I used tiny bits of chicken with Max, and he'd practically sprint to the yard to earn them. Don't just stand there checking your phone. Watch them and praise the second they finish. If you wait too long, they won't connect the dots. And never punish accidents. Yelling only makes them sneaky, not trained. Positive vibes build habits. Negativity builds stress. Ever notice how your dog lights up when you're excited? Use that. You've also got to make your home less of a pee magnet. Rugs and carpets are like VIP bathrooms for confused dogs, so roll them up or block them off until training sticks. I had to stash my living room rug for a month while Max got the hang of things. Clean old pee spots with an enzyme cleaner. Regular soap won't cut it, and dogs can smell their mark like it's a neon sign. If your pup hates the outdoor potty spot, make it inviting. Clear weeds, keep it quiet, or add a Smo favorite toy nearby. Max refused to pee in our muddy yard until I tossed his squeaky ball out there. What's your dog's outdoor deal breaker? Fix it, and they'll thank you. Another key is catching their "I gotta go" signals before disaster strikes. Watch for sniffing, circling, or that intense stare, like they're trying to telepathically scream, "Human, help!" If you see it, scoop them up and hustle outside. No dawdling. I missed Max's cues until I started paying attention, and it saved my floors. Also, limit their freedom indoors until they're reliable. Use baby gates or a crate to keep them in sight. No unsupervised roam means no surprise puddles. It's not jail. It's teaching them the house isn't a free-for-all. Think of it like training wheels. Temporary, but super helpful. Finally, be patient and track progress to stay motivated. Write down accidents and successes to spot patterns. Like if your dog always pees at 3 p.m. when you're on a call. It took Max 3 weeks to go from daily accidents to 1 a week. And seeing that improvement kept me going. If you're consistent, most dogs get the hang of it in a month, though puppies or rescues might need longer. Don't expect overnight miracles, but don't give up either. You're rewiring their brain, and that takes time. Ready for the moment when it all clicks and your dog nails it? Here's the moment you've been waiting for, when your dog finally gets it and pees outside like a pro. After weeks of routines and treats, I took Max out one morning and he bolted to the grass, did his business, and looked at me like, nailed. Ain't human, that feeling? Pure victory. Like you and your pup just won the Super Bowl of potty training. It's not just about a dry floor, it's about the bond you build when you speak their language. The key is sticking to the plan until this moment hits. For me, it was 3 weeks of no accidents before I trusted Max fully. Your climax is coming. Can you feel it? Keep going, and you'll be celebrating too. Imagine the first time your dog runs to the door, whining to go out, instead of squatting, on your rug. That's the turning point, when all your patience pays off. With Max, I almost cried when he stopped mid-sniff indoors and dashed outside. You'll start noticing fewer messes and more proud puppy looks. This moment proves your dog's not confused anymore. You've cracked the code together. It's not perfect yet. Accidents might still sneak in. But when you hit this milestone, you know you're on the right track. Ever had that "we did it" rush with your pet? It's the best. The secret to reaching this point is never slacking on the basics. Keep the routine tight, reward like crazy, and stay on top of their cues. I slipped up once, skipping Max's evening walk, and he peed by the couch. Lesson learned. Consistency is your superpower here. Don't let a busy day or rainy weather derail you. Your dog's counting on you. This moment isn't just about training, it's about trust. Your pup learns they can rely on you to show them the way. Ready to make this moment your reality? Sometimes this breakthrough comes with a funny twist. Max once peed outside, then sprinted back to me so fast he tripped, tail wagging like a helicopter. You'll have your own story. Maybe your dog does a victory spin or barks for a treat. These quirks make the journey unforgettable. The climax isn't just one day, it's the shift from chaos to teamwork. You're not just stopping accidents, you're building a happier, less stressed pup. Can you picture your dog looking at you, totally in sync? That's what you're working toward. To lock in this win, double down on what's working. If your dog's peeing outside 80% of the time, don't ease up, push for 100%. I kept Max's treat stash ready for weeks after his big moment to seal the deal. Watch for backslides, like if they're stressed or the routine changes. This is your chance to prove you're the leader they need. The climax is your proof that you've got this. How close are you to that game-changing day? Let's wrap this up and get you there. So, your dog's peeing in the wrong spots because you've been sending blurry signals, but now you've got the tools to fix it. With a solid routine, big rewards, and eagle eyes on their cues, you can turn your home into a pee-free zone. I saw it with Max. Once I got consistent, he went from rug wrecker to outdoor champ in weeks. It's not about being perfect. It's about being clear and patient. You're not just training your dog, you're building trust that makes your bond stronger. Accidents will fade, and you'll both be happier. Who doesn't want a pup who gets it right? You're almost there. Keep it up. The journey's simple but takes effort. Stick to those daily potty times, praise like it's a party, and clean up old messes properly. Max's breakthrough came when I stopped slacking and made his outdoor spot fun. Don't let a bad day derail you. Dogs learn through repetition, not magic. Every step forward is a win, even if it's messy at first. Your dog's dying to please you. They just need clear directions. Can you imagine the relief of no more? Surprise puddles? That's your future. This isn't just about dry floors. It's about understanding your dog's world. They're not out to ruin your rugs. They're confused and need you to be their guide. I laughed when Max finally got it, tripping over his own paws to celebrate. You'll have your own victory story soon. The key is staying consistent. Even grab a notebook and jot down your dog's potty schedule. Morning, after meals, before bed, and stick to it like glue. Start today. Take them to the same outdoor spot, reward every success with treats or love, and watch for those "I gotta go" signs. Get an enzyme cleaner to zap old pee spots, and maybe roll up that tempting rug for now. Track progress too. Stay motivated. Every accident-free day is a high five. You've got this, and your dog's ready to learn. Why wait for another mess? Be the leader your pup needs and make those pee problems history.